I can hear myself think now. But we're getting one step closer to getting everything done. They got the garage door put in yesterday. Power should be this week, as long as the ice storm doesn't screw that up, which I'm sure it will. Got some baseboard over there. We're gonna go ahead and put that around the bottom, put some shelves up, and then we gotta do some maintenance work. All right, so we've started putting our shelving together, and we decided to make a workbench and or a desk out of this one. We'll end up putting plywood over top of it and have parts and all sorts of stuff there. I think we have enough for that one and another piece outside to make another shelf somewhere. Now we're going to work on the baseboard, get that glued in place, and I gotta cut that corner out so it fits in there a little bit better, and we'll continue on around the building. What? Oh, and we got that hung on the wall. Thanks for pointing that out. Things are coming along. We got the trim in place. That really makes it look a lot better. We had to put a couple blocks in there just to hold everything nice and tight while the adhesive dries. Coming along, got our shelving. I'll end up moving that around. We may add another shelf. I haven't quite figured out. I got enough to do like another one. But yeah, that'll definitely make clean up a little bit easier. With that trim, we're gonna actually go get the dump truck, put it in here, and get it a little warmer in here. We gotta do a radiator hose repair on it. So, coming along, we gotta go look at a couple projects and get some stuff ready for the ice storm. Well, it fits. And we still got plenty of room to walk between the door, all the way around the truck. I like it. And it actually made it in here relatively easy. Didn't even have to move any of the equipment. Was able to drive right in there. Shut her down. So that's why we parked the dump truck here, because most likely it's going to be the one in the door, and then we just kind of leave that bay open for whatever. But I mean, you can follow the tire prints. It was pretty close on that side, but we still had about a good 4.5 feet over here. So glad I went with the 16-foot door and 16-foot tall to make a little bit more room. All right, we got to go get some propane tanks filled up and go look at a project. Well, here's our big snowmageddon. It ended up being about, I don't know, most of it's already melted by now, but about 3/4 of an inch of sleet and about 1/10 of ice or so. Most of that's already melted off. I did spend the day Saturday getting everything that is here under a shelter. Got it all packed up in there, and everybody's hanging out today because there's nothing else to do. We are working on the dump truck in the shop here. Got the heater going. Should have power later this week. Are you supervising?
Always.
Always?
That's what I'm good at.
Robert's put new O-rings in the water pump.
Well, no, they're on the ground. He didn't put them in yet.
He didn't put them in there yet.
No.
Hey, we can hear now. Hey, we got the garage door, makes it so much quieter.
We can actually think in here.
Yeah, think.
All right, Robert, let's go.
Robert was so eager to work, he come here and started at 7:30 this morning in the ice storm. And we've already gone to the dealer and got parts. And he took it apart, so he's going to put it back together.
Looks great.
My job was to go find buckets to put all the coolant in, and I will assist in that. Well, I ordered a bunch of tools and stuff, so they'll be here later this week. Is that the stuff we bought last time? Yes. You guess? And we started putting casings in the windows, and I've got all the one befores to do trim around it. That's just as far as we got before we decided to go get parts. all the extras. And Kyle was afraid of the inclement weather, so he came to a safe zone.
Well, me driving 3.5 hours south probably was not.
In the
I'd
ice.
been getting better every minute though.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I can't be pulling that big trailer.
Too dangerous, big units. So
unit.
It is nice to be able to work on something in the shop where it's a whole lot warmer than it is outside. So we'll get this put back together and probably work on some more window trim, and we got some more shop projects.
See, you step away and everything goes fine.
Everything goes great. I walk outside and I just come back to just
it's all done.
Chaos.
No chaos.
Coolant. Remember last time we did that, Robert? It was full until we took off down the road. And it was no longer full. And the truck has a very annoying
Yeah. With the motor that expensive.
Mayday, you are 2 ounces low on coolant. Shut it down.
Hit the bypass.
Hit the bypass.
There is no bypass.
Hit the bypass.
Fire it up. See how much more you're gonna need.
Fire it up. Oh, run up there. I got a couple more gallons. I know we lost at least 2.
That much.
That much. I don't know why you put a dirty bucket. We could have saved that.
I wasn't here when this happened.
Kyle, do better.
Well, again, wasn't here. Not at fault. Hey, I'll admit when I mess up.
Look, I didn't sign up for
I
this.
did not sign up for this. It is a Monday.
Snow day.
You're luckily it's snow.
Snow day.
I was going to be in like South Georgia right now.
Where it's warmer. Down there at Ryan's.
I told the boss I needed 3 clean buckets. I got 2.
2.5.
Do better, boss man. Well, that's all we had. I had to go put gas in the other buckets for our generator for our snow apocalypse. That's all I could give you.
Not much snow pocket.
It's about melted now. Yep. Yeah, let me go grab those other jugs.
Chris, you and Robert got some pretty nice hoodies on. Where in the world did you get them
We're
things?
styling today. Actually, we're twinning.
Twinning, look at that.
We're twinning. I don't know why he has to dress like me. It's like he wants to be, but no, we are twinning.
Literally, pants.
We're rocking out our full brunt merchandise here. We got boots, pants, and
Nice.
hoodies, and we're dirty. You know why we're dirty? Because we work and we use it.
Well,
like
Robert's a lot more dirty than you.
Well, he's been working harder than I have because I've been going and getting parts. Because I do the boss man stuff. And I've been deemed unsuitable sometimes to do things. So, yeah, here we are.
Those are nice.
They are.
I need to try some of that out.
They're good. They're good. Good stuff for people that actually work and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been very happy with it. So if you want to check out the merchandise for yourself, shop around, and be like Robert and I, you need to head on over to bruntworkwear.com/letsdig10. That will save $10 on your first order. I'll help you out. Put a link in the description and below. That is bruntworkwear.com/letsdig10. The code is letsdig10. I'll help you out. Put a link in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. What? Lean on me. Lean on me.
Waiting on you, bud.
Waiting on you, bud.
Jamming.
Jamming out. I don't know why he can't hear when stuff freaking starts breaking.
Be fine. When that
Robert, you not hear that clickety clack, tickety tack? What?
All right, so Robert's got the coolant leak fixed. We got all that topped off with coolant. And now, what you need? Oh, we are fixing a seal here on the front that's leaking. With the new one. New flat screwdriver. Pull the cap off. Let me grab the screwdriver. Time for a big mat. I gotta go up there and get the box of them. I'm gonna get you some rags. I'm gonna go get the rest of that stuff. Trying to start getting the shelves organized with filters and just everything we need that needs to stay in here so we can work on stuff.
Be done by the time he comes back with pigments. I'll let it down and fill it back up.
We're not where we need to be. We got a bow in right there. That's fine. It's just going to be where it's going to be.
And one window is done. I like the way that turned out. go finish the other 3 up. Got all the casings done. We just need to use the 1x4s and finish trimming them out. And window trim is done on all 4 windows. We still got to go around the door, but I don't know if we'll do that today or not. We got to modify a couple little things for that. And I think I'll end up painting it the gray as the base molding right there. I think that'll look pretty good one day. So, all right, we've got to change the cutting edges on the Dozer, and then we can get the dump truck out of here and start on some more projects. And it's time to flip the cutting edges. As you can see, they are pretty close to the mold board. We got about 1/8 of an inch extra. So what you do on these, we get all the dirt, the frozen dirt off of it, and then take these bolts out, flip these over, and you can use both sides of them. And you'll see the gap when we flip them over on how much they've worn down, because those used to be in the center of that edge, and you can see how much is missing now. It's almost probably 1 inch missing. So you'll see the gap once we get them flipped over between there and the edge on how much wears down. All right, we're back. We do have a jack stand under there. Getting these bolts cleaned up. We're gonna take the edges off, get them flipped over, and went and got some steel to build a big table. And everything just takes time. Got a welder. And I've got to find my gloves that I've laid down somewhere, so I don't slice my finger on those cutting edge bolts. And I got a welder, a bunch of other knick-knack stuff, so that he can build a big shop table while I go back to work tomorrow. So, all right, let's go out there and flip those edges real quick. All right, got our cutting edge changed here. Flipped them over. You can see how much they are able to wear down before you have to flip over. So we'll run these down to there. Then I'll have to order a new set for them and swap them out then.